Ndindi Nyoro claims that the broad-based government is essentially a political marriage of convenience, and it was negotiated not on service delivery, but on control over the lucrative fuel sector and government to government, what is popularly known as the G to G oil deals. I want us to analyze this political mongrel with practical wisdom and some bit of humor. First and foremost, this mongrel is a marriage of convenience at the expense of the voter. Luo elders were right when they said that when the hyena and the goat make a pact, the goat should not sleep too soundly. Nyoro uses the word mongrel. It suggests an unnatural political union. In politics, when rivals suddenly shake hands and form a broad-based government, the public is usually told that it is for national unity. However, Nyoro suggests that the real glue was the G to G fuel deal, a massive financial pipeline. Imagine two rival shopkeepers in a village who have spent years and years fighting. Suddenly, they close their individual shops and open one big store together. They tell the villagers it is meant to serve them better. But behind the scenes, they only joined forces so they could both agree to double the price of sugar without competition. The villagers think they are getting unity, but they are actually getting a monopoly. Bukusu elders were right when they said that he who holds the ladle is the one who decides who gets the thickest part of the soup. In Kenya, fuel isn't just a commodity. It is a massive source of revenue. It is a massive source of influence. By linking the G to G deal to cabinet negotiations, Nyoro is alleging that the ladle, control over oil imports, was handed over as a dowry for this political marriage. Think of a village water well for a moment. If the person in charge of the well allows their friends to fill their jerrycans for free while charging everyone else triple, the well isn't just a public service anymore. It has become a political tool. Nyoro is claiming that the fuel well is being used to pay off political debts rather than lower the prices for the people. Kikuyu elders were right when they said that the ruin of a nation begins in the home of its people, but the rot begins at the top. The shame Nyoro refers to is the optics of raising fuel prices by 40 shillings, while the leaders who caused the hike are busy sharing cabinet seats. It suggests a leadership that has become deaf to the ground because their own ears are filled with the sound of state office parks. It is like a group of doctors who go on strike for better pay, while the hospital is full of sick people. But instead of negotiating for medicine for patients, they spend the meeting arguing over who gets the biggest office and the newest car. The patient, the taxpayers, are still dying, but the doctors are broad-based and extremely happy. Bukusu elders were right when they said that a house that is built with saliva will be brought down by the morning dew. The fact that Ndindi Nyoro, a senior member of the ruling establishment, is the one throwing these stones shows that this mongrel government is very unstable. If the leaders within the system are calling it shameful, then the foundation is extremely weak. They are no longer hiding the secret ingredients of their political soup. It is like being at a wedding where the best man stands up during the toast and tells everyone that the groom only married the bride because her father promised him a piece of land. The wedding cake might look nice, but the party is over, and the guests, the voters, realize they have been attending a business transaction, not a celebration of love. The bottom line is, Nyoro's statement effectively strips the national interest mask off the government face. It portrays the recent fuel hikes not as an economic necessity, but as a political consequence of a deal where the elite ate the meat and left the citizens to chew on the dry bones of inflation. My name is Biketi. If it is your first time here, make sure to follow this channel and to subscribe for more political analysis.